question to you is: anytime you've made a mistake in your life and you had to recreate it, does that stop you from being the human being that you are? No.
It would stop us from being perfect.
Yeah, there you go. Understood.
Yeah.
So
the question is whether or not the Bible is from God.
Wait, hold on. So once again, like I said, when it comes to the Bible, I don't read it to look for its inconsistencies, meaning that
We never said that.
all right,
We asked you if the Bible says things that are always true, and you said yes.
yeah, it does.
But it's not true that Abiathar was the high priest.
That is, but what point are you proving by just even stating that?
Because if it says something that's not true, that means it doesn't always say things that are true.
Or maybe the people that wrote it, because of the fact that, once again, like I said, I read for the inconsistencies. So, case in point, a person.
I don't think he understood what we're saying. You started the conversation by saying the Bible was always true.
Right.
Yeah, 10 minutes ago you said there are no inconsistencies.
No, I didn't say that. I said I read the Bible and I only pay attention to the consistencies. I didn't say there aren't any consistencies.
You
I
did.
say I only pay attention.
Yes,
This
you
is
did.
saved on the internet forever. Everyone here is going to hear you lying now. Everyone
You
put a
said-
1 in the comments if this guy just lied. Go ahead, Eric.
I did.
No, I was just going to say, we asked you if there are any, I can't remember specifically how he put it, if there were any errors in the
I
Bible.
didn't say that there weren't. I didn't say as
And you
far as-
said no. And it was also, we asked if there were errors, would that prove that's not from God or whatever? And you said yes. But no, you said there are no errors in the Bible or mistakes.
I didn't say that. I said that the Bible is true. I didn't say anything as far as inconsistency, as far as errors. There's a difference.
We
as far as
asked you-
truth and error. 'Cause
I
you can
think what
still
it
be-
specifically was we asked you if there's anything in the Bible that's not true. I'm pretty sure that's specifically how it was said. And you said no.
Okay, so we'll ask the same question
once
again.
you get-
Is
see,
everything
now-
in the Bible true?
everything in the Bible.
Yeah.
That's totally different from consistencies and
Is
inconsistencies.
everything in the Bible true?
Yes.
So then you have to reconcile the problem we just talked about. Mark
That
chapter
problem that
2
you
says
brought
something that's not true.
But guess what? That problem that you brought up is a truth. Now, as far as the
It's not a
consistency
truth.
of
It says something that's demonstrably false.
Is he saying it's true that it's false? Therefore, the Bible
is true. The lies you have to tell yourself, man, is wild.
And then my question is this. Now, you did say that there was an actual existence of an Abiathar, and he was never an high priest?
No, not until his father was murdered.
Not until his father was murdered. And was
His
David
father was
found?
murdered, and then David went on the run. And David, when he was on the run, took the Abiathar that escaped the genocide and made Abiathar his priest.
I can't tell you that I know the Bible to the in-depth as far as the chronological orders or as far as when and how. And you even said yourself that in Matthew that it was corrected. Now,
Yeah, Matthew saw the problem in Mark and he corrected it, yeah.
check what once again, that would make it true. Because if
No, it would make Mark wrong.
but I don't praise or I don't worship Mark. That's the thing
But
we're talking about.
you said
God.
the Bible was
That's
true in
just
everything that it
not
says.
the question.
But
not the
Mark
question
is
at all.
Bible. Mark is
The
a
amount of
book the
pivots,
Bible.
man. You get whiplash having to be a Christian.
No,
You need a
actually,
soundboard with
see,
that episode of Friends where they're doing the couch, where you can just play that.
I have got to do a pivot. Yeah, I got the pivot emoji. I don't have the pivot
Yeah.
sound. I need to get that actually.
The issue that you have here is that Mark is just a book of the Bible, just like how.
But you said the Bible was true in everything that it says. And if
so
Mark
irrelevant.
is a book in the Bible, then you have to admit that it's either right or wrong, and it's obviously wrong. Want to read another one with us? This one's really fun. It's easier too.
So you feel that because of our fluffed up nature that we're having here, our pissing contest that we're having,
It's not a pissing contest. I'm demonstrating the truthfulness of my claims.
of your claims, but
Yeah,
you-
my claim is the Bible says things that are untrue.
Yeah, but then you tried to mix up the situation and said that, oh well, everybody put a one in the chat if he said that if that the Bible wasn't inconsistent. I never touched on the fact of it being inconsistent, but I did say that the Bible is true.
But if it says
But
things
it's
that
not.
are untrue, then it's not 100% true. You can't say that it's true and then say, well, it says things that are untrue.
Because even the language that we speak is inconsistent, but yet is it true?
If it says things that are false, then no.
So everything that we speak, the English language, if it's
But
inconsistent,
no, we're talking
but
about
yet-
propositions, Chris. We're talking about claims. It doesn't matter if we have inconsistent
we're talking
speech.
about
We're
claims. I
saying
just
when
noticed.
somebody makes a claim about reality, we can decide if that claim is true or not. And the Bible makes claims about reality that are not true.
Such
Would you
as
like to read another one with me?
what realities that the Bible made that wasn't true?
Well, we read one of them already with Abiathar. We're about to do another one. Are you
Yeah, and
aware?
that first one,
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
Bible's not true according to itself is the problem.
Let me ask you this
We
question.
we don't even have to really
Did the great
dig
flood
into
happen?
did those people Abiathar, did they even exist? According to the Bible, it's just literally not true because we have contradictory claims. But go ahead, Justin.
Right. All right, Chris, our next one is in First Chronicles 21, and we're also going to be in 2 Samuel. And this is the punishment that was given to David when he took a census of the people of Israel. It says, Gad came to David and said to him, thus saith the Lord, take your choice. So God's going to give him 3 punishments to pick from for his sin. It says, either 3 years of famine or 3 months of devastation by your foes while the sword of the enemy overtakes you, or 3 days of the sword of the Lord, pestilence on the land. So the choices are 3 years of famine, 3 months of war, or 3 days of pestilence. Follow so far?
No. Say that
We'll
again.
try again. Okay. Take your choice. Either 3 years of famine, or 3 months of devastation by your foes, or 3 days of the sword of the Lord, pestilence on the land. So it's 3, 3, and 3, right? Okay. Now the parallel story in 2 Samuel 24 gives the 3 punishments thusly. It says, Gad came to David and told him, he asked him, shall 7 years of famine come to you on your land, or will you flee 3 months before your foes while they pursue you, or shall there be 3 days pestilence on your land? Did you spot the difference?
3 went to 7.
Sure did, yeah. So did he pick from 3 or 7 years of famine?
You tell me.
It's one or the other. It can't be both.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, can they both be true?
Well, clearly not.
Okay, so that means one of them is wrong?
Yes.
So there's another thing in the Bible that's not true then, right?
Inconsistent.
Your line is yes.
Inconsistent. I can't say if it's true or not.
You can. If one says 7 and one says 3, only one of them can be right, which means one of them has to be wrong.
All right. What is the basis of your argument here? For
My basis, my argument is that the
The
Bible
words
says
of the Bible.
Let me finish the question.